Hello and welcome back to La Coronella, our farm. So, I had a comment about what we should do with the money we have. I had a comment about buying field 12. I still haven't looked at it. I know that our fields needed harvesting because we need to bring in more money. I'm looking at buying possibly a bigger water tanker. I have taken our small little tanker down to the store. I want to get that sold. I do want to get a bigger one because now having all those sheep, our cows, they're going to slowly be creeping up in the high numbers. Let's just have a quick look at how many cows we've currently got. We've got 75 sheep. We do need to give them a fair bit more water, but I do need to get a hold on the total mixed ration for the cows. I need to get onto that as well. And also, a bit of wheat for the chickens. Looks like they're getting a little bit low on that. So, we're going to get this field harvested, get this grain sold. We've got all of our fields so far that need, well, all of our arable fields, should I say, that need harvesting. But what do we put in all of our fields next? As you know, if you watch this, you decide what we plant. So, let's have a look. We own currently, we will be owning field 12, which is just there. I have no idea how much that's going to cost. But we have fields 9, 10, 7 and 5 that are all ready to be harvested. We need to crack on. We need to get all of these fields harvested. And let me know down in the comments below, what do we plant in those 4 fields? Oh, it's going to be a good one. And I'm slightly annoyed that, there's a little field there and nothing's been done with it. It's really annoyed me. Shame we can't just buy that little piece and we could have kept Nugget Field, but it is what it is. We got rid of the cursed Field 18. I might just use the editing terrain tool and just put that back to grass. If the CPU doesn't do anything with that little arable land, I will just put it back to grass and get our financial part back to where it was. Yeah, it's easy enough. Or roundabouts, anyway. I did start going around this field. I wasn't gonna have a straw swath. But then I realised and remembered, obviously, that in the last episode we did actually build a hayloft. And that takes straw. So, it'd be handy to have the straw over there. Because we're gonna need it. We do have a fairly big pile of straw over at the cows. For their bedding, and we do have a fair few amount of bales that we have in this storage unit there, the one with a roof that we can just slightly see, just there. Alright, so we're full. It's going to be fun. There we go. Right, so there's that. This is going to be real fun. I really didn't get that far round. It surprises me. Alright, so, as I was saying, we've got all these straw bales here. We can use these, and the hay bales, and obviously the silence bales, to get the TMR made for the cows. And I was also thinking about getting another tractor. There is a tractor that came out in the mod that I do have my eye on, and I've been running it for a while. I need to detach that. Can this attach to the dolly? Don't think so. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our semi attached to our semi trailer, and we'll get the harvester emptied out. We'll get more of that field done, because the little tractor that I am possibly looking at, that I've wanted for a while since it came out, is this, the John Deere 620 series. I really do want this little thing, but I am going to get it with a bumped up engine. It's going to cost 144,500. But it all depends on just how much field 12 costs. I don't know. It's probably going to cost a lot of money. It is a really big field, possibly the biggest field that we'll own if we have a look. Actually, I don't know. Field 9's still pretty big. You know what? Let's go for it now. Here we go. Field 12. Let's have a look. How much is field 12? 303,540. Ouch! I don't know what is in it. What's in it? Do you know what? I'm not even going to look what's in it. I've been asked to buy field 12 in the comments. So, $303,000, 540. Let's buy this piece of land. That leaves us with 122,000. But with the money we are going to make, let's have a quick look now at what's in it. What's in field 12? Oh, that's not bad. That, I believe, is oats. Yeah, that's oats. So we've got oats in field 12. We now own an oat field, which is fantastic. Growth stage, it's midway, so that's not going to be too bad. By the time we've got these sorted, and in the comments, you tell me what you want planted in fields 9, 10, 7, and 5. So get down in the comments what you want to see planted. So, I'm going to crack on with this and try and get all of these fields done, and you will see me when we've got a fair bit more money. It is getting pretty dark, so I'll probably see you in the morning. Hopefully I'll have all of... Let's just get connected to this. Hopefully I will have all of field 9 done. Let's hope it ain't going to rain. So, I'll see you all in a little while. Hopefully, I've got field 9. It is field 9, I keep getting mixed up. Yeah, it is. It's field 9. You would have thought I would have known by now. But, it is what it is. Let's get field 9 knocked out. We'll get the grain sold. Ooh. And hopefully, I'll see you over in... Let's have a look. Because I do believe these two fields here are both the same. Canola. Yeah, they are. I'll see you in the morning when we're either going to be in field 5 or field 7. See you in the morning. I've got a busy night ahead of me. Okay, so it's not morning, but I just could not help but not show you this. If I just climb up onto the harvester. I mean, just look how beautiful this looks. Just as the sun was setting just over this mountain. I mean, it looked amazing. I mean, just look at that. The mountain as a backdrop. I haven't got much of the harvesting done, as you can see. I've only got a little bit done. But still, that looks absolutely beautiful. Just can't get over just how amazing this map truly is. You know, yeah, it's part of farming, you're in your fields, you concentrate more on the equipment. But when I'm playing a map like this, where so much detail has just gone into things in the distance, just like this, it just puts me in awe. Actually, that's just absolutely beautiful. And then you've got that little slip road that literally just goes around. I mean, it looks amazing. Just look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Just stunning. Right, so anyway, just wanted to show you that, just how amazing it looks. I mean, if you do play on this map, you know, no matter what field you own, just take the time to stand in your field and just have a look around, because the moon is just beyond them trees. Just looks absolutely stunning. I absolutely love this map. I'm really going to be sad, you know, when the series finishes, but that is beautiful. Right, so what I'll do is, more than likely, I will see you in the morning. We are going to get paid from all this that we drop off. We do have the straw swath. I will have to get that picked up before we get it planted, obviously. But it shouldn't have to do any lime, I don't think. Shouldn't. Oh, soil composition's actually working this time. No. Okay, so 17 weeds. Does it need lime? Yeah, needs lime. 12. Can't really put lime in it at the minute. It's got a crop in it. But what's the fertilizer stage on it? Is there any? Absolutely none. Okay, so I might be sneaky and try and get an extra fertilizer stage put on that at some point. How are we doing for weeds? It's obvious we're going to have weeds growing in 17. It's going to have to be dealt with. Whew. Alright, so I'll see you all in the morning when we're a little bit richer from... what's that? Oh, it's part of the auger. Or the internal auger, anyway. Okay, right, fair enough. So, brain fart from me. I'll see you in the morning, as I was saying, as we're a little bit richer. Gee, my mind's just not with it. And I've got all of this triticale sold. Whew, see you in the morning. Good morning. 18 minutes past 6. An early start. As you can see, I've just come off of our silo. Yes, that's because me, as I normally do with my brain fart, forgot that certain places close at certain times. I'm not entirely sure if the grain places close at certain times, but I just didn't want to risk it because I know other places do as well, and that really bugs me now because it's not our field. They really need to sort it so if you do create a field, it can actually be used by the CPU, computer, whatever you probably want to call it. But we are on our way to field 5, I think. I've already took the harvester there this morning, up bright and early. Obviously the Sandman didn't pay me too much of a visit. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, out in the morning, try and get this knocked out. And I think what we'll do is we'll put all of our grain in the silo, and then we'll just have one big day where we go and sell all of our grain and make a fair amount of money. And I was thinking about that tractor. There's the harvester. Oh, wow, you're dirty. Dirty girl. Dirty. Alright, so, I was thinking about that John Deere tractor. I really want it. But, oh, come on now. It's bad enough I've got a fly dive bomb in my face. Just getting that type of weather around where I am now. You just get flies that just want to kamikaze into your forehead. Or when you're having a nice hot drink, they would basically want to sit at the edge of your cup and join you. Which is really annoying. So I've got a nice cup of coffee at the side of me. Right, so this is field 5, this is field 7. I was thinking, rather than selling it all now, let's just get it all put in the silo. And as I was saying, just have a big day where, you know, in real life, are they going to sell it straight away? No. They would take it to the silo, they would dry it out. Well, you know, obviously, don't need lights on now. Come get those lights up. That's it. There we go. I'm a big boy now. I can do it. Right, so, as I was saying, you know, in real life, you wouldn't sell it straight away, would you? I mean, come on. Right, so first, let's not unfold that. Let's unfold the harvester. Doesn't matter about enabling straw swath or anything, because if we don't get straw swath from this, isn't going to take that long to get this field harvested at all. But after we have harvested all of our fields, we've still got field 10 and just behind me field 7 that are yet to be harvested. 17 is growing, I believe. Let's have a look. I'm sure it is. Yep, that it is. And I'm sure that we've put soybeans in it. The triticale field over here, that's being done. There is still the straw swath in the field. That does need to be collected, and we'll have to get that taken over to our hayloft over near the sheep. But really, it's handy having that hayloft there now, because it really isn't that far away from the cows. And you know, if we do get another update to this map, I really would like to see a hayloft built into the map, or maybe, you know, the multi-fruit silo, or just a different silo in general, where you can put your hay and your straw. Because, you know, realistically, would you put your hay in your main farm silo? I don't know, you'd probably have somewhere else to store it, I'm sure, or you'd bale it and put it under like a barn looking place. But yeah, you know, we do currently have our bales under the big shelter unit that I believe we've got. We've got the bales and all that we have under there. We've got a lot of straw, we've got a lot of hay that's already in the hayloft, because we got that from the Cursed Field 18. And yeah, it's not looking too bad. We're getting a fair amount of straw. Really, I'm going to have to get some TMR sorted out for the cows. Maybe just make a load of it. I don't know. But I was also thinking, there is something that you could do that I showed previously. I can't remember what series it was or anything, but where if your normal farm silo doesn't accept multi-fruit, all you have to do is buy the multi-fruit extension silo, place that somewhere on your farm where you're able to, and then you can put everything in your main silo. Do we look at doing that? I don't know, but with how cheap that hayloft was, it's not really doesn't matter really, does it? How light is it? Oh, well, we could turn the lights off now. We don't need them on. Getting pretty nice outside. 6:47. Is there a fence here? No, there isn't. Okay, well, that's good. Literally just pull the semi up to the side of this, because you don't really get a massive yield from canola, but it is a good price. Canola on this map, soybean on this map, sunflowers, not a bad price at all. Wheat, yeah, but with wheat the thing is you get a lot of yield, so you end up getting a fair amount of money from it, plus the byproduct, which is straw, so that's not all bad. So today is mainly just a harvest day. We are going to have to look at getting another tank. I really do want to get that done, because just having that little tanker that only holds 8,000 now, well, it's not changed from 8,000. What am I on about? Come on, Mr. P, head out the clouds. With having the 75 sheep, just having that little tanker that holds 8,000 litres just isn't going to be enough. We're just going to be making far too many trips. So we do have our little semi over there. We could look at getting one of those big semi-tankers, which I think we're going to do. Do I want that John Deere? Yes, but at the minute, is it a necessity? No. Is it a want? Of course it is. But it is what it is. Right, so what actually is the price of this? I'm just constantly waffling on. Canola at the minute, the best place is Cooperative El Linz. 1,352. Okay. Thing is though, we can just get this field, put in that semi, and then get started on 7. I won't bore you getting all that, but it is what it is. We'll get this field done, then we will go and buy that new tanker. But we'll have to sell the little one that we've got. I was also thinking, should we buy at some point a brand new baler? We do have the round baler, and the way some of these fields roll, you know, we are going to get some renegades. Plus we'll have to have a wander over to field 12 and the purchase field as well. And we'll have a look to see how that goes. Because recently, in the past 2 episodes, we've brought field 28. And we've now just brought 12 in this one. Well, like I say, what you say in the comments goes. You run what happens on this farm, in this series. But don't forget though, let me know down in the comments, what do we plant next? in these fields. Do we try and go for a cash crop? Do we go for that straw or triticale? Do we try doing corn? I can't even remember if we have done corn or not. I'm not entirely sure. We probably have. But maybe put some corn in. You'll have to let me know down in the comments. Just looking at what capacity we're at the minute. 46%. That's not that bad. And again, this field is really deceiving. Looks pretty small. We've already gone around the headland twice now. There's still a fair amount left in this field. So flip the header. That normally helps Mr. P. There we go. We'll put the header back down. Go up and down. Just doing the headlands just gives us enough room to swing around. Don't want to be driving into trees. That would be bad. I've already driven into plenty of fences on this map and had absolute brain farts where I've had to reset vehicles at the store. And just driving around in the traffic. Going around some of these corners, the traffic is absolutely dreadful. I mean, still get the issues of some of the traffic around the corners. As you see in a fair few episodes back now, I was saying about the traffic getting stuck, and then we had the update, of course, which was supposed to have fixed that issue, and then a couple of episodes after, you still saw in one of my videos the traffic was acting janky. And yes, I said janky, it's a made up word, I've never even heard of it myself, but it's a word now, janky. So, we're going to get the rest of this field done, we'll get it loaded up, and then we'll head on over, we'll get this put in the silo, and we'll go over and we'll check field 12, and then we'll buy our new tanker and sell our small one. So, I'll see you all over at our silo when we're loading this up. So, as you can see, change of plan. I was already in field 7. I've got the big semi over here. It just didn't seem worth just having just over the little bit that we put in it. So we're going to get field 7 knocked out as well. It is canola. Just chuck it all in there. We'll get it all put in the silo. And then I will see you over in field 12. It's not really going to take that long to get this field knocked out. Possibly an hour, couple to get it all done. All put in the silo, and like I said, I will see you over in field 12, and we'll have a real good look at just how big that field is. It does look a bit of a beast, possibly our biggest field, but field 9, that's pretty big as well. So, see you all in a little while. We'll get this field knocked out as well. It just seemed the right thing to do. It's canola, it's right next to that field. We had the semi there, so, whew. Oh, I thought that was just a rogue bale. I was going to say, I didn't leave that there, did I? Wouldn't have surprised me if I did. But I'll see you all in a little while. We'll get this knocked out. Like I said, repeating myself again and again and again. See you over at field 12. Okay, so just emptied out all the canola. Just over 20,000. Wasn't a great amount, but it's been a busy morning full of a lot of harvest. Managed to get field 9 done last night. And managed to get fields 5 and 7, both canola fields, harvested this morning, which is fantastic. We've still got field 10 just here. That is ready to harvest. That's a nice amount of money in soybeans sat just here. But we now own... Is it this field? Yes, it is. This field here, growing nicely with... why was it walking me weirdly? Okay, fair enough. Alright, but we now own this field. This is huge. How far down does it go? Wow, okay. That is a really big field, and wow, that is a pretty big slope. I'm really glad that we've got the New Holland now with a slope on this field. We're definitely gonna need that extra horsepower that the New Holland's given us. And now let's head on over to the store. Field 12 is huge. Right, so let's get on over to the store. Here we go, at the store. Simple as that. Flash. So, as you can see, our little system is here. It's just far too small. We've got 75 sheep. Just only having a 8,000 litre capacity, should I say. 75 sheep on the brain. We need to sell this. We need a bigger one. That is just not going to cut it. We've only used it for an operating hour of just over 1.10. I mean, we're only going to get 18,257 for it, but that's fine. So that has gone. So let's now have a look. I do believe is... I'm not sure, because I know there is some in the animal section. We've got this one here that holds 30, but I know there is one that holds 60,000. Oh, that holds 42,000. Okay. That holds 13. That's really not going to be any use to us. We want one that can take everything, and that can 32,000. But I do believe if we go in the miscellaneous, there is the Missy B. Here we go. Here it is. It's only $40,000. The modded Missy B takes everything, and 60,000. That holds 20,000. Are we going to need this one? Just thinking, are we really going to need the massive one? 60,000. 20,000 litres. That holds everything for 20,000. I was thinking, just get the massive one. But honestly, the minute, I'm really going to need it. The 32,000. Wow, and it holds 13. Yeah, that's a no bueno. Decisions. Oh, Treadline Joy System. No, that's a big one. We do have that, but we have the modded one that can take other things. Thinking. That transports liquid, but that only does. Okay. Could that take seed? No, fuel. Does that fit? Oh, it does fit on the D5. Just get your words out, Mr. P. The D754. Might be worth getting that to do a couple of fuel runs from the fuel station to the farm. If I could look at getting that, but that only holds not a fair amount, does it? I mean, that holds 7,000. That holds 1,500. Reminds me of is it Thunder Creek, I think? Alright, so I think we'll just get this. Holds 20,000, but are these sheep really gonna need that much water? Let's have a look currently. They've got 6,799. That's already just under a half of the water they need. We're now up to 22 cows. They don't really have a need for that much water, which is fantastic. So I honestly think just getting the $20,000 for 20,000 capacity, I mean, that's a no-brainer. I mean, do I want it as that? Not really. Stainless steel. Black. Chrome's nice, but I think we'll just get stainless steel. There we go, $20,000. Just to change. Wait. I like chrome then. I'm not paying an extra 4,000 just for that. So there we go, 20,000 for 20,000 litres. That is definitely going to be enough to get the job done for the sheep. And according to this, there is a beautiful set of fields behind us with some mountains. Nope. Anyway, we've got a fair amount done, and we're on $120,593. We've still got field 10 to harvest. And now having the new field, field 12, that's growing nicely. Field 10's ready to harvest. 17 is growing nicely with soybean. And yeah, we've harvested 9, 7, and 5. But you'll have to let me know in the comments down below, what do we now plant in our fields? Field 10, I'll get that harvested, get that done. So remember, fields 10, 9, 7, and 5 will all be ready. Let me know what you want planting in them. Whew. What an episode. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Been busy morning, busy morning. But that's going to be it for this episode. I'm really happy we got this. Better than holding 8,000. We've got 20. So, if you did enjoy this one, as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you see a field in the back of this, and it's not, then hit that like button. You know you want to. Till then, I'll see you all real soon, and if you want to see more gaming content, check in the description. There is a link to Blackcraft Gaming. See you all here on La Coronella real soon.